Wow, look at that.
Colin White to get into that shooting position.
Panthers have a
from that slot area.
4 minutes from change power. They Canadian must have took a major on somebody.
Eric Stahl carries in. No stranger to power plays. He's played there most of his great career. Here's Josh Mahura in front. Player down the ice. The Panthers are going to go to 5-1-1 over the last 7. To close within 3 of playoff spots, plural. And you got to give them a lot of credit. You know, the first half of this season was not easy.
Hey, still the Panthers. Hey, good news is the Penguins lost.
First couple of months, they weren't getting the goaltending, and they stuck with it and hung in there. And with a few weeks to go, they are alive and well in the playoff chase. And playing their best hockey of the season.
Yeah, if the Panthers are able to qualify for the playoffs, we'll look back, as you mentioned, game number 65, whatever it was, the Panthers got pretty well healthy. Barkov back in the lineup, Bennett, and then adding Anthony Duclair. That was really the jump start of their season to get back into the contention.
Yeah, and the centers, you know, when Barkov and Lundell were both out, and Bennett and Barkov were both out, that's what really, you know, hurts, and everybody's got to slide up, and game's got to shorten your bench. Here's Lomberg, and a save by Montembeault with 41.9 to go. That's why they play 82, though. Confident and deep. That's what this team is right now. And again, it all starts in goal. I mean, you go 80%, 90% of it. Sergei Bobrovsky, I mean, he's on. They're going to be tough to beat. Gudas is shot wide. Here's White. Half a minute to go. Cousins again. Pass Gudas. Panthers will also go 3-0 in the season series with 1 left against Montreal. And 22 goals scored in the 3 games. That is amazing. You just don't see it. Final seconds. The Panthers put up 9 goals. 7 in the first period. That's a franchise record for goals in a period. The Rats are flying. The Panthers win it 9-5. And they put the pressure on in the Eastern Conference playoff race.
Like I said, Pittsburgh lost.
They still got a couple of games in hand on the Islanders.
Yeah, the Panthers helped themselves here tonight. Little help on the out-of-town scoreboard, and you see the smiles on everybody's face. What a strange game it was going back to that first period. The Canadians scored on the first 3 shots, but the Panthers came storming back and got 7 in the first 20. Another big night for the captain, Barkov. Tkachuk, again, another 3-point night. And it keeps going on as they salute their fans and they get ready for the final of their 7-game homestand. That will be Saturday night against the Devils.
And finishing up to get in with all these wins, Randy, is getting a little bit more realistic as you look at what it's going to take. At one point, you know, it's like, oh, they got to go 21-8. It's a lot less now.
Yeah. And then you take a look at the schedule, and the Panthers know exactly what position they're in. Sergei Bobrovsky picks up his 15th career win against the Montreal Canadiens. Yeah. Well, let's go back and take a look at all 9 of the goals, and 7 of them in that first period. There was a huge goal by White after the Canadiens opened up 16 seconds in. Verhaeghe gets 1 of his 2. Forsling, that was a huge goal for the Panthers, and then they were rolling. Aaron Ekblad, yeah, the defense with a couple of goals here tonight. There's a deflection there by Lomberg. Reinhart cuts in from the left side, continues to pad his points. There's Verhaeghe with his 2nd of the night. Ekblad with his 2nd of the night. That one was on the power play. Tkachuk with the wicked wrister from the face-off dot. And there you go.
There were so many goals we started missing the 3 stars of the game. Season high 9.
Second star from your Panthers with 2 goals. number 5, Aaron Ekblad.
Aaron Ekblad was really a force tonight. That's back-to-back games that he has really caught my eye, not only on the offensive side, defensive side as well, moving that puck, jumping into the play, making solid defensive plays. Having a tough time getting that stick over the plexiglass, but finally does.
Well, here's our number 1 star of the game about to come up.
Star from your Panthers with a goal and 3 assists. Number 19, Matthew Tkachuk.
No surprise there. He's done it for 3 consecutive games. The comebacks and the huge goals, leading the Panthers on special teams as well. Matthew Tkachuk, our first star of the game.
91 points on the season. Let's go to the bench. Katie.
Carter, an emphatic performance by your team, to say the least. 9 goals scored, 7 of which came in that first period. You're responsible for 2 of those. How do you begin to sum this one up?
I mean, I don't think I've ever been a part of a game like that, but I mean, it was nice to come out the first with the lead, and we kind of held it down after that.
15 different players on the score sheet in this game. What impressed you the most in regards to that scoring depth?
Yeah, I think it's always good to get everyone on the score sheet and get a little confidence, some scoring touch. So, I mean, it was a big win, and it's nice to see.
Your team playing some really good hockey at this point in the season, a critical stretch. Where do you feel your team has grown the most?
Yeah, I think we're learning the system a little more, and I think we're coming together, and we have a lot of depth, and every line's contributing in some sort of way, and I think that's the biggest thing.
Looking ahead to the next game, you take on the New Jersey Devils, one of the best teams in the league. What must be the focus as your team controls its own destiny?
Yeah, I think they're a really fast and skilled team, and they're really good in transition, and I mean, yeah, it's going to be a good challenge for us, but I mean, I like the way we've been playing lately, and hopefully we can keep it going.
Carter, thank you.
Thanks, Katie.
Jess, we'll send it back to you. Thanks, Katie. A crazy game from here at FLA Live Arena that's going to be fun to relive. We're going to do that next on our Panthers Live postgame show, brought to you by your South Florida Ford dealers. We'll also be joined by Josh Mahura on the headset.
Well, look.